Sudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naranjaiva Narottamam Devin Saraswatin Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshva Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttamaslokem Bhaktin Bhavadir Naistiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devagi Nandanaya Cha Nandakopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 8, text number 16. The canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is Questions by King Parīkṣit. Start the sloka. Pramāṇam aṇḍa-kośasya bāhyābhyantara-bhedataḥ mahatāṁ cānucaritaṁ varṇāśrama-viniścayaḥ. Word by word meaning. Pramāṇam, extent and measurement. Aṇḍa-kośasya, of the universe. Bhaya, outer space. Abhyantara, inner space. Bhedataḥ, by division of. Mahatāṁ, of the great souls. Cha, also. Anucaritam, character and activities. Varṇa, caste. Āśrama, orders of life. Viniścayaḥ, specifically describe. Translation and purport by giving grace Abhay Charana of the A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Also, please describe the inner and outer space of the universe by specific divisions, as well as the character and activities of the great souls, and also the characteristics of the different classifications of the caste and orders of social life. Purport. Mahārāja Parīkṣit is a typical devotee of the Lord Kṛṣṇa, and as such, he is anxious to know the complete significance of the creation of the Lord. He wants to know the inner and outer space of the universal form. It is quite fitting for the real searcher of knowledge to know all about this. Those who are of the opinion that the devotees of the Lord are satisfied with mere sentiments can find in the inquiries of Mahārāja Parīkṣit good lessons as to how inquisitive a pure devotee is to know things in their true perfection. The modern scientist is unable to know about the inner space of the universal horizon, and what to speak of the space which covers the universe. Mahārāja Parīkṣit is not satisfied with only material knowledge. He is inquisitive about the characters and activities of the great souls, the devotee of the Lord. The glories of the Lord and the glories of his devotees combined together comprise the complete knowledge of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Lord Kṛṣṇa showed his mother the complete universal creation within his mouth, while she, completely charmed by her son, wanted to look inside the mouth of the Lord just to see how much earth the child had eaten. By the grace of the Lord, the devotees are able to see everything in the universe within the mouth of the Lord. The very idea of the scientific division of 4 classes of human society and 4 orders of life is also inquired about herewith on the basis of the individual personal quality. The 4 divisions are exactly like the 4 divisions of one's personal body. The parts of the part and parcel of the body are non-different from the body, but by themselves they are only parts. That is the significance of the whole scientific system of the four caste and four social orders. The value of such scientific divisions of human society can be ascertained only in terms of the proportionate development of the devotional service to the Lord. Any person employed in the government services, including the president, is a part and parcel of the entire government. Everyone is a government servant, but no one is the government himself. That is the position of all living entities in the government of Supreme Lord. No one can artificially claim the supreme position of the Lord, but everyone is meant to serve the purpose of the supreme whole. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalake Chakshurmridam Yana Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Putre Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharne Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Deshatarne Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So today's sloka, again, discussion between Parīkṣit Maharaj and Sukadeva Goswami. And in this specifically in this chapter, special is for the questions of all the questions asked by Parīkṣit Maharaj to Sukadeva Goswami. So today in this sloka, he is asking about the inner and outer space of universe by specific divisions. And he is also asking about the character and activities of the great souls. They are nothing but devotees. And the characteristics of different classification of caste and order of the social life. So how the social orders divided, especially that's why he's talking about varṇāśrama system. So this is the way, the intelligent way Parīkṣit Maharaj was asking the questions. Because he knows that everything is created by the Lord and managed by the Lord. So he wanted to know how this creation happened, how Lord is managing, and who are the great souls, the pure devotees of the Lord, and what is their activities, what is their characters, and because why he is asking all these questions, because he can increase by hearing about the Supreme Lord, by hearing about uh, the pure devotees of the Lord, the intents of our bhakti will increase. So that is the main intention he was asking about the Supreme Lord. And in the Prabhupada, he was mentioning about the pastime of Brahmand Ghat pastime. So the Brahmand Ghat, so Kṛṣṇa was, when he was in this material world, 5,000 years back, when he was a child, he was eating the mud. So but Balaram saw that my brother is eating the mud. He immediately complained to Yashoda Mai. So Kṛṣṇa is eating mud. So Yashoda Mai, Yashoda Maya, she wanted to chastise Kṛṣṇa and wanted to see how much mud he had eaten. So she quickly came to Kṛṣṇa and asked Kṛṣṇa to show his mouth. So her intention was whether he eaten the mud or mud is there, how much mud is there in the mouth. But when Kṛṣṇa opened his mouth, what happened? Whatever the mud he put in his mouth, he was the devotee, Yashodamayi, she was able to see the entire universe in his mouth, Lord's mouth. And she was able to see herself also within the earth, within the universe, within the earth, in Vrindavana, in the Brahmanda God, and she was along with Kṛṣṇa, she was in the position, same position she was able to see, the reflection he was able to see in the mouth of the Supreme Lord also. So she got astonished. Then, because of the Lord's Yogamaya, he covered it and then she became normal. So this is the way Lord is doing his activities and pastimes and encouraging his devotees. Yes, Lord need to do the pastime. Why Lord and his devotees always coming and doing their pastimes over here? It is to give the confidence to the neophyte devotees, to all the other living entities, to especially for the other human beings, because other human beings, they are not, especially in the Kali Yuga, they don't have the faith, and they lost their faith on the Supreme Lord, because this knowledge, the coming through Parampara system, the Kṛṣṇa re-established Parampara system 5,000 years back. But now, if you see, even only 5,000 years over, now itself, the knowledge, it is only with a very minority people only. Not everyone is interested to understand about the Supreme Lord, know about the Supreme Lord. And this is Kali Yuga now only started, 5,000 years only over. Then going forward, the situation will be more and more apathetic. What will happen? People will forget everything. All the morals they will forget, they will dharma, they will forget everything. They will forget the scriptures, and they will blaspheme the devotees and the Supreme Lord. That is currently it is started and it is happening. So, in order to re-establish that dharma, to re-establish the knowledge, the pure devotees of the Lord, like Sukadeva Goswami, Parīkṣit Maharaj, they are discussing about the Lord and his activities and other pure devotees. So that this knowledge can be taken to the next level. So that is the main purpose of the discussion. So yes, anyway, Parīkṣit Maharaj and Sukadeva Goswami both are the devotees. So they no need to no need to understand further, and they are already in the devotee platform, the pure devotee platform. But they wanted to, through them, Lord wanted to give this knowledge to us. So that is why Lord used their pure devotees and gave this knowledge. This is the way Lord will using his pure devotees. So whatever the pure devotees, if you see, their life, it is not a cakewalk. They also gone through so many problems, so many obstacles in their life. But the only thing is, if you see, all the pure devotees, they are having the similarities between all the pure devotees. The only thing is their faith on the Supreme Lord and how much they attach their bhakti. Irrespective of the situation, they will never react to the situation. They will never lose their hope on the Supreme Lord. So whatever the activities are happening, whatever the situation is given by the Supreme Lord, it is by the mercy. It's a prasadam of the Supreme Lord. That is the way they will take it and they will work on that. So we can say, when Ramanujacharya, he was there in Tamil Nadu 1,000 years back, that time one of the Chola king, he wanted to establish that Shiva is he is a Shivite. So Shiva is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he wanted to get it established through, get the sign from Ramanujacharya that Shiva is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Like that, he wanted to establish through that. Maybe is with the current, so current way, if you see, there is kind of a, what is in that, like that we will think. But during that time, it is a threat to Ramanujacharya, because he was in that extent that to kill the people who are not ready to accept that Shiva is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Ramanujacharya, by the advice of all the other disciples and other well-wishers of the Ramanujacharya, they told that you go away from this place because the king will kill you. So Ramanujacharya, he don't want to go, but since all the people, because of their love, he left from the place. He came to Melkote. So it is not he came out of this his place and he stopped his bhakti. No, he continued his bhakti. Even in Melkote, he established so many uh, spiritual activities there. He established not only he helped in the spiritual way, in the material way also he helped in that Melkote people, during surrounding people. During that time, that place was fully dried area. So there was no proper water resources and all. So he went there and he reformed that society. He used that people. He made the the different ponds there, and the to save the rainwater and the cultivation. So he literally teach the cultivation, and along with that, see, he's not only taught the material way how to live, he taught the spiritual activities also. So today also the temple is the Chelvanarayana, very famous temple, Chelvanarayana temple in Melkote. That temple Ramanujacharya used to worship during that time. And for that Chelvanarayana deity, Ramanujacharya, he went to Delhi by walk, and he brought the Urchon Murti from there. That is also a great pastime we heard multiple times. So this is the way the great souls, even though they are getting the obstacles in their life, they will take it as the mercy of the Lord, and they will try to find out how can I serve the Lord in this situation also. So that is the way the great devotees, we are remembering those great devotees. So in the current situation, what is happening? If something happened to us, immediately first thing we will what we will do? We will keep away our bhakti. Okay, let me stop my bhakti for some time. Let me correct my material problems. Then I will come to the bhakti. So Lord is not giving the problems and the test like how he used to give for the pure devotees. We are the pure devotees. In order to re-establish that they are the great souls, Lord gave the great pain to them. Even for us, it looked like the great pain. But those devotees take it as a mercy of the Lord, and they proved that they are the great devotees of the Lord. Irrespective of the situation, their bhakti won't be shaken. But for us, even a small problem in our life, in the bodily or mentally or financially or job wise or family wise, if anything, a small problem we will get, what will happen? Immediately we will stop our bhakti, and we will put a break in our bhakti, and we will think that now is the time to take care of this problem. So the problem is the tests are coming in our life to understand that Lord wanted to understand that whether how much firm we are in the bhakti. So that understanding we should have. That's what is the problem in coming in our life. This is the test Lord is giving to me. So that's test. How can we pass? We can pass the test. So those tests to by following our regular activities, following the bhakti, and increase the bhakti. So in the when what is the right time to increase the bhakti? When we are in the problem. That situation only we increase the bhakti, increase the chanting, increase the devotional service, so that we can take the shelter of the Lord. Because when you take the shelter of the Lord, when you do this devotional services, that means you are in the service of the Supreme Lord, then what will happen? Automatically, Lord will take care of our problems. Okay, this devotee. So, first of all, we need to understand that whatever happening with us, it is because of our past karma. And also, when we are trying to enter into the pure bhakti, we are becoming a pure devotee of the Lord. We are in the path of that pure devotee of the Lord. We are not a pure devotee. We are trying to be a devotee. So whenever the person changing towards the devotee of the Lord, yes, in this material world, you can see that 99.9% of the people, they don't want to get into the path of bhakti. They wanted to enjoy this material world. They want to exploit this material world. But only 1% of the people, they will try to become pure and try to understand bhakti, try to follow the instruction of the acharyas. So we are in that 1.1% of the people. So in that stage, even in that 1.1% also, there are filtering is there. The Lord will give the test. If we are passed in the test, then we can put it into the next level of bhakti. So next level also, there will be a test. So always as long as we are in this material world, we need to go through the test. It is never going to be a cakewalk, especially in the bhakti. So how to cross over all this test? The only thing is take the shelter of the holy name of the Lord and chant the holy name of the Lord with intense prayer. So that Lord will take care of all this, whatever the test he is given, he only clear those tests, and he will send us to the next level. So the only thing we have to do in this material life is to take up the service of the Lord and take the chanting the holy name of the Lord, we try to chant the holy name of the Lord in the purest way. Because whatever currently we are chanting is a contaminated way. Because if you are initially, you will see that one round of chanting 108 beats, we are rotating the 108 beats in our hands, using our hand. 10, 15, 20, we may hear what we are saying. But after that, we will feel sleepy, or our mind will go here and there, and our office work, our housework, and family problem, job problem, this problem, health problem, mind will go here and there, all over the places. So that means we are not stable in the determination. That's the reason the mind is going here and there. Then what we need to do? We need to pull back our mind and concentrate, give the concentration on the supreme holy name of the Lord. So the process is very simple, chanting the holy name of the Lord. But what is the thing we have to do? It is chanting the holy name of the Lord is easy, but concentrate on the holy name, that is the difficult part over there. So we need to practice that every day. We need to improve that concentration. It is not immediately I'm sitting, okay, now I'm going to concentrate on the holy name. Like that, we cannot sit and we cannot listen even 10, 15 also, 10, 15 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra also. So we have to day by day, we have to practice. So I am sitting here, I'm spending this time for chanting the holy name of the Lord only. So I'm not going to think about anything else. Even the entire world is going to upside down. Don't worry, not to worry for that, because this is the prime time I'm giving for the Lord. Only let me focus on the Lord only. All the other problems, let me take other side afterwards. In that mood, we have to bring back our mind to concentration on the holy name of the Lord. So if you are really seriously, if you are trying to focus on the holy name of the Lord, then the miracles happen in our life. Then the Lord send us the proper instructions and take it to the next level of bhakti. Until unless we are not coming into the platform of seriousness of the chanting, which is the Yuva Dharma, we cannot progress in bhakti. So chanting the holy name of the Lord is important. Whatever the other services, whatever we are doing apart from that chanting the holy name of the Lord, those and all, for what we are doing, why we are all the other services that we are doing, because we cannot chant continuously, because we are not that much pure, and we cannot focus continuously on that holy name of the Lord. So that is the reason there are different services, different activities are there. So through that, again, we can realize that, okay, we can focus that, we can bring the Kṛṣṇa in our consciousness by doing other services, and that will help us to focus the holy name. So that is everything is based on the basis, the root is only the holy name, but all the other activities, it helps us to focus the holy name. So in that mood, if you approach any of the service, whatever we are doing, whatever the activities we are doing, everything, whatever the Lord is giving to me, even this problem and this service and his happiness everything is meant to remember the Supreme Lord. It is meant for Supreme Lord. Then if you take in that manner and if you do the activities, then automatically we can progress in bhakti. And Parīkṣit Maharaj in this sloka, he was talking about the varna and āśrama system also. So there are 4 varnas and 4 āśramas are there. So 4 varnas, that is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra, 4 varnas, and 4 āśramas. It is the Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasi. So these are the 4 āśramas. So the āśrama, everybody should go through Brahmachari ashram, Vanaprastha ashram and Sannyasi ashram. Only this Grahastha ashram is optional. So whoever wanted to get into the Grahastha ashram, who are not able to control their senses, then they can enter into the Grahastha ashram, they can take up the sex life. Otherwise, if you are able to control and you can focus on the Supreme Lord, then they can continue their brahmacharya, then they can get into the vanaprastha, and then they can get into the sannyasa. So this is the way our life need to be arranged. And in the social order, the Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. It is the primary thing is what is the guna and karma of the person. That is the primary thing. So based on that, the divisions are there in the society. And as per the Prabhupada's explanation, because current world, how we are understanding the caste, okay, this person is caste means his father and his grandfather was there in the caste. So this person is considered in by the caste. But suppose his father was a Brahmana, he was serving in a temple, and his grandfather was a Brahmana, he was also serving in the temple. Then the son of the particular person also considered as a Brahmana. There is a current society. But this current the Brahmana boy, even the so-called Brahmana boy, even though he is working in the IT company or some other company, he is working in the mundane activity, but still we are calling them as he is from the Brahmana caste. But that is not the way we have to consider. So if somebody need to be considered as a Brahmana, he has to do the Brahmanical activities. Brahmanical quality should be there. The Brahmana's work, which is giving the knowledge to others, doing the yajna, doing the archavikra aradhana, these are the activities of the Brahmana. So if we are doing that, then he should be considered as a Brahmana. Otherwise, he is not a Brahmana. So then how it will come? There are three things are there to consider that person to be in the particular varna. That means one is birth. And the second one is guna and karma. Even though the person who born in the Brahmana family, his guna and karma is not a Brahmanical, then we cannot consider him as a Brahmanical person. And the third thing is important thing is training. So the birth, guna and karma, and the training on the particular varna. So then if this three combination make the person and the particular varna. Otherwise, we cannot consider as that person. So in Kali Yuga, all our by birth is Shudra only, because we don't have the knowledge of anything by birth, and by connecting with acharyas, then we are getting into the knowledge, then we are slowly getting into the path of bhakti, and then we are getting into the Brahmanical qualities, developing the Brahmanical qualities, we are getting into that. So by birth, all are Shudras only. So but we cannot remain Shudra in this material world, die as a Shudra. So we have to elevate to the Brahmanical, increase our Brahmanical qualities. From that, again, we need to elevate to the topmost level of Vaisnava. So Vaisnava is the topmost level. It's a one step ahead of Brahmana. So yes, Brahmana is only his work is Veda, studying Veda and giving the knowledge. But the Vaisnava, he has all the qualities, and he know how to go back to Godhead, and he won't never work for his own. These are the qualities of the Vaisnava. So the Vaisnava is the topmost of all the varna and ashrama. So is beyond this varna and ashrama, Vaisnava qualities are beyond the varna and ashrama. So we also transcend all these qualities. We also try to become a Vaisnava. We develop our Vaisnava qualities. You can see there are so many books are there, Bhagavad books we can read, and how to develop the day by day, we have to add, we can understand what we are doing wrong and how to correct it, how to stop this, the way we are, problematic way we are working. We know that what are the defects. So how to rectify the defects. So our defects. So this is the we have to self development we have to do so that we can progress in the path of bhakti, and one day we become a Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. So the today's sloka, Parikṣit Maharaj, he was discussing about about the inner space and outer space of because inner space itself, our scientists with the scientific knowledge, our inner space itself, we are not able to don't have the complete knowledge. Then how can we know about the outer space? Because the atheistic people, they are thinking that. So it is said that the Vamanadev, he covered, the Vamanadev, he took the earth from the inside of the underneath of the sea. So according to their thinking, you see the ocean also, it is in the material, in this earth only. How come the earth can be folded like a mat and put it in the sea? So these are all the bogus. Like that, people are putting their intelligent way of questions. But this is not an intelligent way, because we don't have the complete knowledge. Because here the ocean is there not only in the earth, outside of the earth also, there's a within the universe, there is a ocean. Outside of the ocean also, there is a Garbhadakshayi ocean within the universe and Karanadakshayi ocean outside of the universe. So everywhere ocean is there. So we don't have the complete knowledge of that because of that. This atheistic people is saying that these are all the superficial activities, whatever we are doing. But it is not a superficial, it is a real science, it is a real great knowledge because nobody knows how the creation happened, but it is specified in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. So we should not take it as a normal knowledge, as a casual knowledge. We should take seriously, study and understand and go back to Godhead in this lifetime itself. Hare Krishna. Grandharaj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai.